American author Henry Miller said writing is its own reward, and it's a comforting thought for Aroha Awarau, whose first self-funded full-length play Luncheon is opening in Auckland this week. Deborah Rewati with the story of an unconventional storyteller.
We are multi-talented, we are multifaceted, and you write what you feel.
His fingers on the piano keys, Aroha Awarau isn't enjoying this attention, but he understands better than most the importance of publicity. An award-winning journalist for Women's Day and Women's Weekly, he's met his fair share of both rich and famous. Yet, it's the courageous that have touched his heart.
For her to share that through me to open up about something so personal. And I remember sitting on the steps of Parliament, and she was looking back in the steps of Parliament and remembering her career and crying. You know, there's moments like that that are memorable to me. You know, you don't have a long time to get that trust from people like most relationships. You really have to have that immediate connection. So I think that you need that quality, but you also need to, people can smell a fake, and you also need to be genuine.
He's a born writer with a gift that was recognised as a teenager.
I was 13 years old when I won my first short story competition, and it was a Ronald Hugh Morrison, who's a legendary writer who was from my hometown of Hawera. It was a big impact for me because as a child, when you're at home writing stories and poems and everybody else is playing rugby, it's just you feel a bit different. So it gave me that validation as a 13-year-old that this is something that I can do.
Aroha's late mother was inspiration for his first short film.
Bless this food they were about to receive and in the hands that have prepared it.
Everything that I write is inspired by a woman in my life as my mum, Nina Awarau, and this story, my short film, was about a mother who was dealing with a decision that she has to make after finding out her two sons are involved in a crime. And I really wanted to explore the nurture over nature debate and kind of place it on kind of my own experiences. Being so different from the rest of my family and the rest of my brothers, and just kind of exploring the dynamic between siblings and how that affects the person that people are today.
Which leads us to the latest chapter in Aroha's life. His play, Luncheon, set in 1958 Hollywood, it's a story of ambition, competition and culture.
Trying to get Luncheon onto the stage, someone once said to me that the biggest flaw of Luncheon is that I'm not writing what I know, that I should write Māori stories. It was quite telling, really, because, that is a reality that there is a perception out there that, Māori should only be writing Māori stories. But, I want to say that, we can be diverse. And this is kind of a step to kind of show that.
For veteran stage actress Jennifer Ward-Leland, it's a play that will inspire.
Kia hau ko te ngako o te whakaro, te mea pai. He pai te mātakitaki te mana wahine. Wai hoki, he pai te kōrero e huna ana ki tua o te kupu. Ai, koe rā.
Mana wahine, all the stories that I write, and it's not, there's no coincidence that I've been working for women's magazines for 8 years, because I think, that's a key to great writing is the woman's voice.
As we got to that bit...
at first I felt a bit intimidated, but once we started rehearsals, it became all about the work.
He tino ngāwari te tuhi. Nā te mea I te wā whakapakari te kai whakari. He māma te mahi. Nō reira, he pai mō aroha ki te āhuatanga o tāna mahi.
Ia mātou e whakari ana, ka whakaoho a māua taha, a mātou taha wairua. Nā te mea kua whakatinanatia e ngā kai whakari, ngā kupu o te kaituhi whakaari, ai, kia hau te mea pai ake tēnei, ai.
Eloquent praise for a man who is in many different ways a storyteller.
Writing is just the blueprint. What engages people is the telling of a story.
Hei te pōtū o tēnei wiki, tūwhera e te whakaaria Aroha ki te whare tapere basement I Tāmaki Makaurau. Hei te mutunga o te maramanei o Haratua, whakaaturia tuatahi tiai, tana kiriata poto, a home ki te ahurei kiriata o te Wairoa.